Hey, this is Dr. Dee Grace here from the Cancer Detox, and today I'm going to be making a very basic cancer fighting smoothie, and I'm starting off with kale. Most people are not eating enough leafy green vegetables. Most people are not eating enough vegetables, period. So I take one large handful of kale and I'm going to put it in here. In my blender pitcher, it measures to about 4 cups. I try to make sure I get about 2 cups of kale. Right, I'm at the 2-cup mark. And then I'm gonna take another large handful of spring lettuce mix. And I'll do the same exact thing, okay? So now I have 4 cups of 4 cups of leafy green vegetables in this particular pitcher, okay? So, these are my vegetables. Now I'm gonna add some superfoods and some fruit. So next is some fruit. I have 1 cup of frozen berries. Make sure you get organic. This particular mix is raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, all great, all add a lot of antioxidants. And if you get organic, it's even better because they tend to spray the berries with a lot of pesticides. So it's better to spend a little bit more on your berries as organic and a little bit, less money on non-organic like bananas and oranges. I'm gonna add about 1/3 of a banana here. And now I'm gonna go for some of my superfoods. So spirulina powder. I found this very cute little scooper as I was getting a sample at my local grocery store, and I'm like, oh, this is cute. I'm gonna keep it for my spirulina powder. So I try to do 2 scoops of spirulina, which is a food in and of itself. It's a fantastic food. Indigenous cultures have been using it for thousands of years as a food. Great antioxidant with lots of chlorophyll. And then next, I like to use a plant-based or natural vitamin C. And some of the highest vitamin C fruits like camu and acerola cherry, they're hard to find in the US, so I wound up getting the powder forms of these. But do know that leafy green vegetables, sweet red, orange, and yellow bell peppers actually have more vitamin C than your standard orange. And you can see this has a lot of leafy greens, so we're good to go there. So I just added 1 scoop of camu powder, which 1 scoop has about 400 milligrams of vitamin C. So adding the vitamin C here, I also like to add some plant-based protein. And 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds has about 10 grams of protein in it. And so most of it, actually a good majority of it, is good digestible plant-based protein. Some plant-based proteins are not as digestible as some of your animal-based proteins. So hemp seeds are a good way to go. And then I'm gonna make this more into a chocolate smoothie. So I'm adding cacao powder. In cacao, and I do about 2 tablespoons. I like a lot of chocolate. 2 tablespoons of cacao powder. Cacao is your natural version of chocolate, the unprocessed chocolate, the original from the actual cacao pod. So I like cacao powder. And then to add a little bit more sweetener, I use stevia, which doesn't raise the blood sugar as high. So I will add just a few taps of my stevia powder in. Oh, I can't forget my probiotic, and I love a good probiotic. Probiotics are fantastic for your health. They are now saying that your health begins in your gut. So maintaining a healthy gut is quite important. And now there have been quite compelling scientific studies to show that a healthy gut can actually help you in your cancer prevention plan for life, in your lifestyle. So, and then finally, I add about 1 cup of coconut milk, and I have I have here a coconut almond milk blend that I just get from my grocer, and I make sure that it goes to, and I add it to about 1 cup on here. Might need to add a little bit more, and I find when I do that, it will blend perfectly. I'm gonna cut on my blender, and I love the Blend Tech blender. So I cut on my blender here, and I select whole juice. All right, so that should be good enough. You can see that my smoothie comes out nice and smooth, and it pours well, and it has a lot of chocolate, and it has a great amount of sweetness to it, and it tastes good. So enjoy, get your fruits and vegetables all in one glass. Till next time, talk to you soon.